Illegal immigration. It's been a hot topic for decades. From job seekers to those escaping violence, the reasons people cross borders are complex. Today, we're diving into which countries top the list for undocumented immigrants in the US and why folks are making the risky journey. Buckle up, we're keeping this fast-paced, informative, and visually dynamic with plenty of information to keep you hooked. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Mexico, the long-standing leader. Let's start with the big one, Mexico. As of 2022, about 4 million unauthorized immigrants from Mexico were living in the US. That's 37% of the total undocumented population, though it's a drop from previous years when they made up over half. Why the migration? Economic struggles, jobs and higher wages in the US are a big pull. Safety concerns, violence from drug cartels and organized crime drives many to leave. Family reunification. Once someone's here, more family tends to follow. Recent trends show fewer people crossing from Mexico thanks to improved conditions back home and stricter border enforcement, but Mexico still tops the charts. Number 2. El Salvador, a nation in crisis. Next up, El Salvador. Around 750,000 Salvadorans were in the US without documentation as of 2022. And why? The country's been through the ringer. Here's what's pushing people out. Gang violence. With one of the highest homicide rates worldwide, many young people face threats daily. Economic hardship, unemployment is sky high and opportunities are scarce. Natural disasters, earthquakes and hurricanes have wrecked livelihoods. Programs like Temporary Protected Status, TPS, have allowed some to stay legally, but shifting policies often leave Salvadorans in limbo. Number 3. India, the emerging source. India might surprise you, but it's becoming a significant player. As of 2022, about 725,000 undocumented Indians were living in the US. Why the rise? Visa hurdles, stringent visa requirements push some to enter illegally. Economic opportunities. Even with decent prospects back home, better jobs and living standards in the US are enticing. Smuggling networks, sophisticated operations help people cross, for a steep price. Most undocumented Indian immigrants are young men between 18 and 34, driven by dreams of a better life. Number 4. Guatemala, on the move. Guatemala's long history of migration continues, with about 675,000 undocumented Guatemalans in the US as of 2022. So what's fueling migration? Violence, gang-related crime and domestic violence are rampant. Economic instability, poverty and lack of jobs push people to leave. Natural disasters, hurricanes and earthquakes have devastated communities. The journey north is treacherous. Migrants face threats from criminals, extortion and violence, but hope drives them forward. Number 5. Venezuela, a growing crisis. Political and economic chaos in Venezuela has fueled a surge in migration. By 2022, about 270,000 undocumented Venezuelans were in the US. Why are they leaving? Political turmoil. Dissenters face persecution. Economic collapse. Hyperinflation and scarcity of basic goods make life untenable. Human rights violations. Reports of abuses push many to seek refuge. Many Venezuelans are young professionals seeking stability and opportunity, despite the dangerous journey north. Number 6. The Philippines, a historical connection. The Philippines has a deep migration history with the US. By 2021, around 310,000 Filipinos were living in the US undocumented. Why the move? Economic opportunities. Better job prospects draw people to the US family reunification. Strong ties encourage ongoing migration. Despite the risks, many Filipinos, often referred to as TNT, Tago Nang Tago or hiding and hiding, stay under the radar. Wrapping up, illegal immigration is shaped by economic struggles, violence, political instability, and the hope for a better life. Understanding these dynamics is essential for informed discussions about US immigration policy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, what surprised you the most?